Friends, welcome to my channel, and this video is about the lecture. Okay, so in this video I'll just going to tell you what is lecture and what are the things and how the GTO will conduct the lecturate in the SSB. Okay, so firstly we'll tell you what is lecturate. Lecturate is one of the tests during the SSB interview to test the personality. Okay, keep in your mind that it is all about your personality. SSB is all about personality, and this is also one of the personality tests of the candidate and test them in accordance with the OLQs. Okay, they will just judge your OLQs. Okay, not OLK, that is OLQ, sorry. Thereafter, the test is about speaking on given topic for a given period of time. Okay, so thereafter, what are the procedure of lecturate? Process of lecturate. So, in the lecture test, all candidates in a circular arrangement based on their chest number. The candidate is given a cue card which has four topics. Okay, so they will provide you a cue where in each card there is a four topics. Okay, four topics written on it, and out of that you need to choose any one of the given topic. Okay, the candidate is given, so the what will just what are the times for the lecturate. Okay, so the candidate is given 3 minutes to prepare on the topic and then speak on it for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, the candidate is called by the GTO, submit his card, and come in front of the group and give the small lecture on the subject. Okay, so time is for lecturate is 3 minutes. While the first candidate is given the lecturate, the second candidate pick up a cue card, choose the topic and start preparing. When the first candidate finishes, the second one is called by the GTO and then told to deliver the lecturate on the topic he choose. Okay, so before the lecture start, the GTO makes like this is an intro portion. Okay, how will he introduce or she will introduce with you? Before the lecture start, the GTO makes small talk with all the candidates in the group, asking them to say the following things. The things are what? Their name, their place, their parents' occupation, thereafter qualification, oblique profession. If you are serving that, you are already like working in a profession. So and thereafter fifth one is your hobbies. Okay, so there is a small introduction before starting your GTO. So lecture is basically the test where a candidate has an adequate amount of knowledge, and based on that knowledge, how will can he organize these thoughts in less amount of time. Also, his confidence in test by the command over the language. Okay, so this test is about like I'm just tell you like basically about your knowledge, your speaking skill. Okay, so thereafter, what are the things? Okay, so the things which comes out from that, a great leader is always regarded as the one who can real man into the battlefield by his word. The leader must be great orator who can pump up Josh within the soldier at the time of hardship. Okay, that's why these things are important. So that's why they conduct lecturate in their SSB. Okay, so thereafter we'll discuss about the OLQs that are clearly visible in your lecturate. So the OLQs are, so here's I'm just going to write the OLQs which just came from your lecturate. Your organizing ability, because there is a less time and you have to perform well in that 3 minutes of preparation. Okay, sometimes there are the topics unknown topics, so it was very hard task for you. Thereafter, of expression. If you have good power of expression, you can just convey your soldiers easily for the tasks, or you can just put the jaws in their zills. Thereafter, liveliness. Third is liveliness. Thereafter, confidence. How much confidence you have. Thereafter, ability to influence the group. Ability to influence your group or your followers. Thereafter, the sixth one is what? Effective intelligence. Because sometimes you will get unknown topics. So, what will do with that topic, right? So, these are your effective intelligence. One more thing, we are starting a capsule for the, like previously I just told that, that's why again I'm repeating that we are just starting the capsule for the ACC 1 2 3, because we have very much less time in our hand. So it will help you a lot in your SSB, and the interested candidate just contact on this number. Once again I'm just writing my number. Wait, 9038219100. Okay, so just I'm just going to talk about the important lecture topics for the SSB 1 2 3. So there are many topics. So first topic is India and its neighboring countries. Okay, India and its neighboring countries. They can modify also. Okay, sometimes they will ask like the relation between India and its neighboring countries. Okay, so you prepare for the both. One belt, one road initiative. Thereafter, Siachen conflict, Article 370. Indus Water Treaty. They use general topics for the lecture. Okay, hardly you will get the current topic in your lecture. So prepare for the general topics like Article 370 India-Afghan relation, Armed Forces Special Power Act, Article 35 Alpha of Constitution, Indo-US relation, Indo-Japan relation, ISIS, terrorism, India-Pak relationship, India foreign policy, sports in India, poverty, global warming, Kashmir issue, role of media in democracy. That kind of question they will ask. Okay. Thereafter, like I'm just going to tell you about how to write how to deliver your lecturate. What the things you have to be convey in your lecturate. So if you get the topic like if you choose the topic like neighboring countries of India. Okay. So firstly discuss about the geographical condition of the India. Okay. Geographical condition of India. Okay, firstly tell them about that. India has a total land boundaries of like 5,000 and something kilometers. Okay, approximate. The total length of India coastline is like blah blah blah. Okay. Thereafter, you will just tell them about the in how many countries are sharing boundaries with the India. Thereafter, just talk about their languages, president, capitals, national sports. Okay, because you have 3 minutes and you have lots of things to describe in that. Okay, and thereafter you can just also discuss the trades with them. Okay, and you can just also tell them about the BRICS. Okay, SARC, G20, ACD. Like we are compiling every year with them for that. So you can just mix up all the things and finally just give your conclusion like what do you think about relation between India and its neighboring countries. Okay. So thereafter, so if you choose Article 370, so what you have to deliver in that? Okay, for the Article 370, you have to tell all the things about the Article 370. Like Article 370 of the Constitution of India grant special status of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, which is constituted state of the Indian Union. The article is drafted in part 21 of the Constitution. All the provision of the Constitution of India do not apply to the state of Jammu and Kashmir. Also, Jammu and Kashmir is the only Indian state to have its own separated state constitution. The Constitution of Jammu and Kashmir are the article that was meant to be temporary provision but became permanent when the state constitution assembled dissolved itself on 25th January 1957 without recommending abrogation amendment of Article 370. Accordingly, the India Parliament needs the state government cooperation for applying any law in the state except of three subjects surrendered to the domain of India at the time of accession. These are defense, external affairs and communication. Article 370 would case to exit if President declare so on the recommendation of the Constituent Assembly of the state. The President relationship of the state of the Jammu and Kashmir with the Union is as follows. Okay, so I'm just tell you what are the things. So first thing is J&K is the constitution state of the Indian Union, but its name, area or boundary cannot be allotted within the constitution of its legislature. Thereafter, Part 4 of the Constitution of India regarding state government is not applicable to the state of J&K as it has its own constitution and the administration work according to the constitution. Therefore, point 3, the residual power to make law belong to the state except in a few matters. In addition to this, the power to make laws of prevention, detention in the state belonging to the state legislature. In other words, the prevention detention laws made by the parliament are not applicable to the state of J&K. Thereafter, fourth one, the fundamental rights are applicable to the state, but the difference is that unlike otherwise, the fundamental rights to property is still granted in the state. Thereafter, the fifth one, direct principle and the fundamental duties are not applicable to the state. Thereafter, the sixth one, if national emergency is declared on the group of internal distribution, it will be effective in the state except with the cooperation of the state government. Also, the president has no right to declare a financial emergency in the state. Thereafter, the seventh one, the president cannot suspend the constitution of the state on any ground, ever on the ground of failure to act in compliance with the description given by him. So, thereafter, 8 point, the 5th and 6th schedule of the constitution dealing with the administration and control of scheduled area and scheduled tribes and tribal areas respectively do not apply to the state. Thereafter, ninth one, the High Court of J&K, unlike the High Court of other state of India, cannot issue a right for any reason other than the enforcement of fundamental rights. Thereafter, 10th one, the provision of Part 2 of the Constitution regarding the denial of citizenship right of migrant to the Pakistan do not apply to the permanent residents of the state of Jammu and Kashmir. So these are the things in the Article 370. Okay. So, what are the consequences of the Article 370? The consequence of Article 370. Due to the article, the Indians feel aligned to do the land which belong to its citizen. The citizen living outside India cannot buy land in J&K. Any female citizen of J&K, if marries any outsider, is stripped of its rightful ancestral land. Thereafter, what is the Article 370 is repealed? Repealed Article 370, which was prescribed in the Constitution as a temporary provision, has been debated issue since then. The government, if want in the full capacity, can repeal Article 370. So these are the things about the Article 370. So you can just read more things and will get more knowledge and how to speak and how to deliver your lecture in SSB. You can just find the way, because if you learn 100 things but at the time of lecturate you can just able to deliver 50 things. So keep practicing for the lecturate. Okay, so if you like my video, please do like, subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching my video. In next video I'll just come up with the more lecture topics and I'll just elaborate the things on the YouTube. Okay, so once again, if you like my video, please do like, subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching my video once again. Jai Hind.